Everyone, I can't wait for Five Nights at Gary's, Brady Heggie. So yeah, here we have some Tetris gameplay. Yeah, what was I supposed to do, like, not post the Tetris video? I gotta reopen the laptop now because the script is on here. The year is 2015. I am 8 years old, about to go into the 4th grade. It's summer, and I'm just saying this because you need it for context in the story. I am so stupid. So this girl, Brianna, comes up to me and she's like, hey Brady, do you want to play Five Nights at Freddy's with me? And I say, what happens in Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't know. I don't even know how to write cursive at this point. And she's like, well, Brady, listen closely. It's this game where you spend... Get ready for this. 5 Nights at Freddy's. My mind was blown. So we ended up playing Five Nights at Freddy's 2 on her cracked iPhone 4. And so it's night 2. I suck at this, you know. I'm flipping through the map, and I ask her, Brianna, why are we moving around and getting closer to these things if we're scared that they're going to kill us? And, like, why don't we go back to the office where we're safe? And she says, Brady, you imbecile. These are security cameras. And then I got jump scared by Foxy. This was my first experience with Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'd love to tell you that from this point forward I was hooked. However, that's actually not true at all. I didn't play the game for another like 2 years because I was terrified of it. The first time that I've permanently downloaded Five Nights at Freddy's was on my dad's crappy old laptop that we literally call the Dinosaur. This was closer to 2016 and 2017, which is, you know, sort of sad because that's around the time that the game started to go downhill. I'm not naming any names, but it rhymed with sister location. Why am I telling you this? Well, I'm telling you this because as you probably noticed, I made another FNaF fan game. Editing movie magic. This game was created in hopes of bringing back that feeling of fear and dread that I felt the first time that I played Five Nights at Freddy's, because as I'm sure is the case with a lot of you guys, I'm not really scared of FNaF anymore. It's just lost that sense of dread that it once had. For this reason, my goal with Five Nights at Gary's was not to base it off of already existing FNaF fan games, which for a long time had sort of been my formula. It was instead to base the game off of the first 3 FNaF games. The lights aren't on. Let's hope that I can actually edit the green screen, Jesus Christ. Like I was saying, I only based this game off of the first 3 Five Nights at Freddy's games because those are the ones that I like. And for this reason, admittedly, the game is not terribly original in any sense. In fact, there's very few original mechanics in the game at all. But I think that this game will actually be scary instead of just irritating and stressful, which is how I think that a lot of my games end up feeling. Another noteworthy thing about Five Nights at Freddy's is that I created it using Game Maker Studio 2, which is an engine that I have almost no experience with. Because I'm stupid. Could have just made it in ClickTeam, Brady. It would have taken 30 seconds if you made the stupid game in ClickTeam, but no, you had to. As frustrating as it was initially to learn the engine, I do think that I will use it in the future. That doesn't mean that the engine doesn't have its faults. For example, there's this very simple function that you can call in Game Maker, window_set_full screen. It'll shock you what it does. It full screens the window. But when I call this function on my computer, the display blacks out and I can't use Control-Alt-Delete, Control-Shift-Escape, or Windows X. Nothing can do it. I'm not joking here. The only thing that I could do to remedy this thing was to physically disconnect and reconnect the HDMI cable in the back of my tower. What? So I emailed Yo-Yo Games about this because it wasn't an issue that I did. I changed it so that it's just using the default Alt-Enter for full screen, which is just a setting that you can change in Game Maker, and they were like, oh yeah, we know that this is an issue, and we changed it, but in order to not have this issue anymore, you have to download an unstable beta version of the IDE. Why? I just don't understand, because I've seen this issue in forum posts going back 4 years, and Game Maker just now decided to fix it. It's like a major issue, and I am getting angry again. We're moving on. So I tried something new with the AI, where instead of storing the character location in a numerical value, which was added to or subtracted from, I stored it as a string, like an actual text value that shows where they are. And then I used a switch statement to find where they are, and then randomly pick an adjacent room to move into. This sounds great on paper until you realize that in code it looks like this. I'm sorry. I've decided that I am done talking, so I hope that you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching the video, and depending on the timing and how lazy I am, Five Nights at Gary's either dropped before this video or when it was released. So go play that. I forgot how to end videos. Goodbye. I just don't understand.